I can say, I pissed on that motherfucker. And then millions of motherfuckers.
What it do? That B.I.D. Jones, that's right, from NASCAR. J, the third perspective. Real. This third perspective podcast. The third perspective.
4 miles came in, 46 and smoking guns, y'all. Also, my main man Greg came through. Main man Stuffy, y'all. Hold it down. Don't be my progress, the bigger woods. Also, free little shit in the back, y'all. I love it right there, black move. Don't do that down in red. Sweet down in time, y'all. Main man Bill. Main man B.
Yeah. It's your boy.
Come on.
Shout out to what band? What band? What's up with you?
Black crooked officer, black crooked officer, black come on. Black crooked officer, black crooked officer, black come on. Black crooked officer, black crooked officer, black come on.
What? It's the underground shit. DC. Uh-oh.
I say what?
What, Jay?
I say what?
God damn. I like it. Southeast, Northeast DC, what it do?
Hold it down, hold it.
Louisiana, what's up with you? Kentucky. From Canada to Australia, Pennsylvania to Tennessee. What it do?
Now, before we get started, Bigger Woods, we gonna send out to the Fox Herds from our
14,787 down plays on our podcast. We appreciate it a whole lot. For everybody to take the time out of the podcast to download our podcast. We appreciate it a whole lot. What it do? Wardolph, Landover.
Who this here? Well, who this here? Fox Herds. The 414 game. Who this down here? I said what? Who?
Appreciate everybody that subscribed to our YouTube channel. We got 103 subscribers. We appreciate it a whole lot.
Who down here? Come on, Jack. Take it easy, bro. Don't do that down there, Keita, baby. Ready to get down bottom, y'all.
Louisiana.
Main man Reyes.
Shouts out to you. Downloading our podcast. We appreciate it a whole lot.
The new project Mars bring on in. My main man Twin coming clear. My main man today, so glad to see you. My main man Doug, the proud place. Also, sweet little Kiki in the back. Don't get on Keisha.
Underground shit for anybody that's not from DC area, Maryland area. Go. What it do? Shouts out to the What Band.
Also, my name is
Subscribe to our channel on YouTube. We appreciate it a whole lot.
So
Get
let
it.
me know they can do this down the front, man. They still rocking and rolling down there, cuz.
It'd be hard for me to start these things up with go-go thing. Franking, boy! Woo-wee.
MLK. That is MLK. 3300. The Weapon Court Mob. A Big Woods. The Boxers Mob.
Woo. Jay, I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm gonna tell you some real shit, bro. Man, you gotta love it. It is I. You tuned in to the #1 podcast in the DMV. I am your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC's own, Rab, B.I.D. Jones. That's rabbit for your internet food. To the left and right of me, as usual, my podcast partners, Radical Rail and OnlyFans J. This is T3P. Now, at this point in time, everybody knows that I love the black ladies. I'm lucky to be alive, happy, healthy, and free for me. Let's not forget about those Tubmans either. What it do? Talk to me. Talk to me. How everybody been, young? How your weekend been? What's been going on, Jay? Talk to me, bro.
You know, been hitting up, you know, the eateries and shit.
The eateries?
Yeah, the cookouts.
Oh. That's what eateries is, though?
Yeah, you know.
First thing came to my mind was McDonald's. I don't know why, bro.
Because you love McDonald's.
You said eateries.
So, you know, the birthday parties I've been going to, whatever. You know.
It's summertime. All that shit get to popping in the summer.
Yeah. I go to this one birthday party. Did nobody bring nothing.
Huh?
No drink, no nothing. They came over there, packed the plates first, then ate all the food.
No presents?
No presents or nothing. That's
Damn.
fucked up. I was like, damn.
You can imagine going to a party and motherfucker don't bring nothing, though?
Man, I was like, yeah, you know, I gave birthday girl a bottle.
I guess them niggas saying, fuck it, we here. Nigga. We gonna make your party look jumping, nigga. Fuck you.
Yeah, nobody, ain't nobody bring not a Kool-Aid.
Damn.
Ain't nobody buy no bottle for themselves or nothing. I, you know, bought a bottle for myself and then I bought
Most definitely
a junk for the birthday girl. So I did that, you know. But that was it.
For sure.
But that was it. Nothing else came. Nobody else had nothing.
Birthday girl definitely gotta get the first bids.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I go over to the table, all the food half was gone. I was like, good God.
All the food gone and no presents?
I said,
Oh, no.
damn, man.
Shit like that, my grandma probably put everybody the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Though?
Yeah.
Especially if you come in with empty hands, she probably will put you on blast as soon as you walk in that bitch. For real.
What the fuck what's the hat? No.
Like, oh, how you come in? You ain't got nothing for my son? You gotta turn back around and hit that stove for it closed, baby.
Hell yeah.
That's how grandma goes. She be going hard, but you know what I'm saying? She be playing that shit. What's wrong with you? Go to this party. You about to eat and drink and party? Fuck you. You don't bring nothing. What's wrong with you?
My grandma would kick the motherfucker out too. Especially after she'd have had some Blue Bull in it.
The Blue Bulls.
Yeah, that's her thing, the Blue Bull.
Hey, Red Bull. Which one do you think is more potent? Red Bull or the Blue Bull?
Shit, they both potent.
Man.
They both same thing like 211 and Natty Daddies and
Right.
Ice House Age. They all the same.
Yeah. my man used to work on a motherfucking ice cream truck and shit, right? And he used to hit me up and shit. I used to go chill on the ice cream truck with him and shit. He used to play spades and shit. Well, we used to play spades for drinks. We used to drink 211s and Red Bull, right? Bro,
Them things have your
them Red Bulls had your ass twisted, man.
the same level as St.
I'm
Ives.
trying
All
to
that
find
this shit is the same level.
Yeah,
St.
St.
Ives
Ives.
too.
These are Negro drinks, right? St. Ives, motherfucking 211, Steel Reserves, OG,
OE,
oh my God,
all that
Magnum.
shit. Yeah, all
You
that
don't remember Magnum, boy.
Yeah, I remember Magnum.
Coke 45.
Yeah,
That. Well, I don't know about these drinks. You know what I'm saying?
And I live by a 7-Eleven that sell 40s. No
Hold on, they got beer in the 7-Eleven?
Yeah, they got this one 7-Eleven I live on Sheriff Road.
Hold on.
They got 40s, 40 ounces. Old school 40 ounces too.
I don't know.
Glass.
Because in the country, man, they be having shit mixed up like a motherfucker. Like, I was watching a joint the other day, motherfucker in the country, he went in the Burger King, right? Well, he was live. So he in the Burger King and shit, getting his food. Then all of a sudden, this nigga went in the door. He was in a whole nother convenience store looking for blunts and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck you just doing? All that shit connected and shit. Got a motherfucking blunt store right here and the Popeyes connected. Like, what the fuck is that, bro? That shit was crazy. I was like, what the
Oh, you know what? That joint, I know what you're talking about. That's on Bladensburg Road.
Wait, huh?
It's a Popeyes right there. And
I know what you're talking about.
It's
the one that's connected to the gas station.
Yeah. And it's a blunt joint right there.
It's a silly as shit.
And you have to go through the Popeyes to get to the joint.
But it's a window here for the gas station. Like, huh?
Yeah, you gotta go to the Popeyes. You gotta go through the Popeyes to get to where you're working.
Station, bro. Like, what the fuck? No, man. These things don't even make gas and food. How they do that?
Gas, chicken.
How they even allow that shit though, bro?
Gas, chicken, and blunts.
Like, no, when you open up something, the government come look at your shit. How they allow you to have a food drum of gas? Gas and food?
Yeah, because
that's some wild.
I mean, it all pays taxes.
That's some wild shit. There gotta be some type of fucking food thing.
The vapors of the
what
gas.
What the fuck are we doing? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe there ain't no room for that. Gas though? Diesel? Hey, let me get 2 biscuits and 2 piece. Is that diesel I smell? Like, what the fuck? How much y'all diesel? You mean they getting chicken like, hey dog, how much y'all gallons again? Come on, man, get some gas while I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
get some food, gas, and a blunt.
You know, ASAP.
Because it's all connected. Yeah, it's right there on Bladensburg Road. It's an Exxon right there. It's connected to the
I know, I've seen that joint,
part.
yeah. It's a Popeyes and
but
a gas station.
If you want to go, if you work in the gas station part and you want to go into the gas station, you got to go through the Popeyes.
Yeah, it's some shit. It's the Popeyes. It's really the Popeyes for real.
Walk into the
but the Popeyes is so cheap that they carved out a corner for a nigga to say, how much you want on that pump? What? Hey, you want a blunt and Skittles?
Like, that shit's crazy.
Like, come on, man. What are y'all doing? Where are you going to IHOP, you motherfucker, back in the back? Like, y'all want J's back here? I'm rolling them. Like, come on, bro. These things don't mix, bro. What are you doing, bro? 211 and shit.
Shit, they might put one of me in pancake batter.
ASAP. What's going on, Jay? Real? Hold on, Real. What's going on, Real? Not Jay, Real. What's going on with you, player?
Graduating season, you know. I had to get my brother and his son graduated. He 0 for 5. I was like, God dang, dog, how the fuck you let that happen?
0 for 5 what?
And his son graduated.
Okay.
And I went to stage, none of it.
I got you.
I was like, dang, dog. Saw him graduating party. I was like, young, he ain't had one in a minute. He looked at me fucked up. I was like, yo. Anyways, you know, I'm sorry that
You said 0 for 5.
0 for 5.
I mean,
I know, and one of them a jailbird. I was like,
okay,
dog,
that's
what
really
you doing going to jail, dog? He go to Walmart stealing and shit, and then he do it dumb. He let another motherfucker steal, and he get caught. I was like, I don't know how you. Damn, dog. That just threw me for a loop.
Walmart.
That's because the nigga left and didn't tell him.
No. He gave the nigga his book bag. The nigga put the shit in his book bag. Gave the book bag back to him. And they walked out the store.
Walmart, you can get caught fucking with Walmart.
Hey,
Which one on 8th Street?
No, I went my boy Ty.
Oh, for real, my uncle did it.
Yeah, he got him. I looked at this nigga, I was like, hold up, man. Me, you both professional thieves, and you let this happen.
Wait.
We both professional thieves, and you let this shit happen.
Wait.
I work at that joint.
I was like, oh, come on, man.
Wait.
I had to stop. I was like,
Where you try to get out of the joint, though, bro? Is it some big shit?
Athletic socks.
Oh, come on,
So,
man.
He a ball player, right? And he wanted the special socks. And I looked at this nigga, I was like, he ain't think to put them on, just walk out with them on.
Man, y'all remember we had that podcast about the pickpockets and shit. Remember that?
Yeah.
This seems like some minor shit, like some socks.
You could have went to the dressing room and put the shit on.
I said, I know he didn't think, but he was trying to get something for him and his man.
Damn, she could have got those out.
And I was like, so they just took you because you had the book bag. And I took his man too. I was like, I don't know why you took the man. I ain't steal nothing. You just took me. I was like, I don't know.
But that's because they had him on camera. You
don't matter. Whoever got the stolen shit is the only one to go down.
They want the accomplice too, though. I don't know why
I said, so both of y'all went out at the same time? He's like, yeah. I was tripping. One of y'all put the one out and the other one went out after. Or before. You know what I'm saying?
Basically.
I'd have went out right when I gave him the bag to roll up, to put the shit in. Because my time is gone. Here you go, here's the bag, I'm gone.
I'm like, nigga, you 14, you 6'3". You already tall as a motherfucker. They always gonna scratch you. I'm like, how you think you gonna walk out and not be seen?
Be enough profession. You need a new line of work at 14. You need to be doing something.
No, go back to my brother. I was like, young, why your son still in socks, though? And I looked at her, I was like, young, you dropping the ball, young, and he didn't want to hear that shit. But I'm like, young, you shouldn't have to do that, young. I mean, you here. I mean, I see if you ain't here, you literally here.
What day was this?
Stop that shit, dog. I can't go, man.
You say what day was this, though?
But it was recent, though. It wasn't too long ago.
No, because my people do.
Oh, that's right.
They work in the joint.
That's right.
So it's like, they work in the joint. They be telling me
they
left
probably
and
know
right.
about that.
Yeah, they tell me left and right that people be stealing out of that joint. Like,
Yeah.
they told me that the lady tried to take a whole cart of frozen food and some
I get
and
food.
and a flat screen TV. That big ass thing, you walking out there with
Man,
See, that's stealing right there.
I'm still a little shit. You going out there, don't you go right under the felony line. You both still big. All that getting caught for a little motherfucker piece
For real, you go. Nah, them niggas look for your receipt when you go over the TV, though.
Yeah,
they definitely look for your receipt. They look for your receipt for all that shit, for real. There wasn't none of that shit to go off walking out the door.
But TV for sure.
Now, if you go down there at 8th Street, that's a different ball game. You gonna get caught.
Oh yeah,
try to steal out there.
Oh no, you ain't going there.
Motherfuckers done made that shit so bad now.
They don't even got security. They got police.
Yeah, people gotta understand that motherfuckers that steal shit. People adapt to them stealing, like the stores and police. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like whatever way you did that, they adapt to that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta figure out some new shit. When niggas do lame shit, you want to get caught.
Like I used to work at the Whole Foods on P Street. Of course, same thing. But the most I ever heard somebody steal was like $4,000 worth of shit.
Damn.
And that was in 2 cars. And then when they walked in the store, they stole the biggest shit. Wine, cheese, meats.
But you're not supposed to chase you. They told us don't chase you. So if you walk out with that, John, we supposed to let you go. And you got your motherfucking top flight motherfuckers going to stop you. But me personally, I'm not taking no ass whooping. I ain't getting shot at.
But Walmart and shit like that got people there looking for receipts. You ain't gonna just walk out with a TV.
So how they did it, they went in there and had 2 cars, flipped all that shit out, They had a fake Whole Foods receipt, not with all the shit on it. A receipt that they had like maybe a few days ago or weeks before, and they tried to walk back. I paid for this. They was like, stop right here. Come here. You gotta stop right here. You gotta stop right here. Let me see a receipt. Oh, the receipt date not even matching the day.
Nah, yeah.
Your ass going down. So they bring all that shit up.
They can scan your shit now.
Yeah, they can scan your
shit. They can scan your receipt.
That's another thing, man.
It's not taking now, though. You, oh my God, they don't need people like that no more. They got the shit now at the new stores where once you walk in, it registers your card. When you leave out, whatever's in that motherfucker you took, you charge your card. You word out there, dog.
Yeah.
All that shit is done. Got me get ready for it. You know, all that customer service shit done. Stores run themselves now. I ain't need to. I saw it.
And then if you ain't paying that bill, guess what? It's going on your credit report.
Yeah. Like you can't even get in the joint. Ain't no jump in the joint. None of that. As soon as you walk in it, you gotta have an account and a card.
They put everything on that credit shit. Some bullshit. I don't care about that shit.
They'll put it in your credit report, or they will put the what's that? The collections agency on your ass.
It's like a motherfucker. Credit report is like a motherfucker. You're in the ocean, there's the waves and shit. It's gonna always go up and down no matter what you do. So one day you can do all you can and get it to something. 2 days later, you be looking like, how the fuck? You just got down to there again. So ain't no way to keep doing that. That shit right there is the lamest shit right there. That fucking it. That's bullshit right there.
Yeah, trust me. There's people that don't give a shit about it, but then there's what is it called? The jail time.
Nah. When you try to get something, all right, you do everything you can to get it up. Then you go get whatever the fuck it is while it's up. Because 2-3 days from now, it's going to be back down again. So sign whatever the fuck it is you're trying to get now. While you got it up as high as you can get it. Then do your shit. Because it's going to go back down. No matter whatever the fuck you do. No matter what. You going to look at that joint like, what? How the fuck that made my shit drop?
Yeah.
Shit's stupid, bro. It's like an extra motherfucking headache. You ain't got time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of headaches, man, this weekend, right? Like I'm telling you, I had doing something with my son, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I don't know if y'all remember the motherfucking monster truck.
Yeah.
It was little.
Grave Digger and who was that?
Grave Digger was? Oh.
Grave Digger. Who was the other?
So it was a great. Oh, son of Grave Digger 1.
Yeah, Grave Digger's like that.
And plus, I didn't even know because my son was like, this the Michael Jordan of the joint, right?
Yeah, Grave Digger been in.
And I was like, huh?
They had all sorts of monster trucks. They had Grave Digger. I remember they had the Undertaker.
Bigfoot was the shit.
They had the Bigfoot. They had the Undertaker from WWE. The Undertaker.
I didn't know who was the shit, right? So one nigga went. I was like, that's probably the Michael Jordan of the joint right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was like that. Nope. The Bama come out. My son was like, nah, that this the Michael Jordan right here. He about to do it. I was waiting for him. I was like, what? Young got his man. He did backflips on that joint. Start spinning on the side and all that wild shit on that joint, bro.
Grave Digger, the Michael Jordan.
And he started talking like he's great. He's son of a grave digger. That was his name. That's what made me remember he just said that. He's son of a grave digger.
I remember I used to go to them joints when I was a kid.
He beat the joint, but a nigga before him was like that, bro. He beat though. I ain't gonna lie. He did beat the son of Great Day Bama. He did beat though. But the other nigga was like that too though. You know what I'm saying? Only reason the son of Great Nigga beat him because he did the 2 backflip joints. The backflips, like one nigga tried that backflip and burnt himself out. He got on the car mad and shit. Hey, they had to come tow his shit out. Yeah, he threw his helmet and everything. They was bad as shit, bro. No, he tried to get up and be fancy. No, nigga, you ain't motherfucking son of a grave nigga. What's wrong?
They had so many monster trucks that came and gone. They had the NWO joint.
Oh,
they had the Undertaker. They had the 316. They had the Rock joint. Then I remember they had Triple H, the Game. They ain't called Triple H. They called it the Game. All the wrestling joints.
I remember the NWO now too.
They had a bunch of those. Then they had Pac-Man. There was a
Oh,
couple
yeah.
of joints. Yeah, Pac-Man.
Yeah.
It was a couple of, they was like that. They used to do the Jones.
Yeah.
They actually used to do the Jones, was it at Stadium Armory?
Yeah,
I
think
it was Stadium Armory they
Yeah.
used to do it at. A lot of the events they used to do down there, they don't even do that.
Yeah, that joint. We was at FedEx Field.
Right. Because it's a wider venue.
Hell yeah, that joint like that, bro. I'm looking at that joint like, damn. The only thing that wrong is that joint is loud as shit, bro.
Yeah, all the engine shit got had earplugs.
They get you earplugs, but we go to get the earplugs and shit. Motherfucker charges motherfucker $25 a joint, bro. I'm like, hold.
Oh.
So me and my son grabbed some headphones and shit. He say $50. Hold up, bro. What I get again? I just got the headphones, bro. I ain't get no light up ones or nothing. I ain't got nothing fancy, bro. It's just the regular joints right here. Red and black. All right, up. 50. I'm like, huh? That's the thing about, I ain't gonna say white people, but people that, like, you go in there joints loud as fuck. You did. Headphones, right? What else you gonna do? But get this nigga $25 and shit, bro.
Cause that's a safety protocol. You gotta have some headphones because you gonna bust it at me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so y'all let y'all bring your own? Or you
Nah. The joint loud as shit though.
You can't bring your own? Shit, I'd bring them jumps that we used to have down in Smithfield.
Hell yeah.
The little foam jumps.
I thought about that shit too. Like, I'm thinking about my house burned down. I think I had one of them. That's crazy.
Your house, I rode past your house the other day. They fixed that bitch right back up. Yours in the neighbor house.
I finished that joint a couple months ago.
That joint fresh as shit too.
Gotta be fair. Everything in that joint gotta be new.
Yeah, they gotta rewire that motherfucker too.
It's crazy because I thought my girl, she didn't want to move back in there. Dude was asking if we want to move back in there and shit. Oh, wait, he called us a couple months ago, like, the joint was ready. I'm like, a year and a half ago. Fuck, we've been in the shop all the time. What we been doing? Waiting for you. Why would you? I'm like, oh, we good, bro. Do what you do. That's it. By now, either somebody about to move in or go home.
I think somebody about to move.
When I went to I'm like, look, the joint ready to go and shit. You know what I'm saying? We can move in and shit. I'm like, fuck that. They move back in there. I was like, okay, enough said for me. You know what I'm saying, dog? That's crazy. That's just for anybody that's new to the podcast and shit. About a year ago, my house burned down. I lost everything I owned. And shit, right? My son had jumped out the window and saved his mother out the joint. You know what I'm saying? So ever since then, we've been like, first we was living in hotels and shit, but we eventually got another joint. But now my man hit me, like the house is rebuilt and made over again. So I was like, fuck that. Touching that joint. But I understand because you think about it, the sun jumped out the fucking window. Jones on, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's too much happening in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I understood that. I wasn't thinking at first of like once it get done, you know what I'm saying? But my mind frame was like, once it get picked up, like you just said, everything will be fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I didn't think about that when I went to her. Like she was like, hell no, off the break though. So I was like, damn, I didn't think about that. That was my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just waiting for the joint to be fresh again. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm like, fuck no, I ain't moving back in that bitch. Period. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get that. That's for sure. Yeah, but that monster truck, that shit, hey, that knocks me out, bro. But I mean, seeing that joint so long, it just got me like, God damn. Like, I was in that joint more excited than him and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, them niggas flipping around in that joint, man, on the trucks and shit. That shit was like that, bro.
Yeah, I went to the Jones like twice back in the day. They had a bunch of like wrestling joints.
I know. I think back in then, most of them joints was themed, like wrestling themed joints.
Yeah, and then they started doing the funny cars like that. You know, like the drag race. You know, them jokes came and gone. You know what I'm saying? They was there for a couple years and they faded away. You know, because you know they just wanted to add some more joints. I remember Outlaw. That was another monster truck. Muddy Girl.
Muddy Girl.
Who was the police joint?
I just remember motherfucking Bigfoot. That's the only one.
Bigfoot. The newer ones was like the newer ones that I haven't seen. You know, the Monster Jam Joe was like that. You know, I used to fuck with that shit.
Me too, though.
I used to fuck with that shit.
I can see now you fuck with that. You can remember joints. I don't remember that shit. Then when you say it, then I remember them joints. You know what I'm saying? Like I just remember Bigfoot. You know what I'm saying? But he was like the main joint. Like this joint had Grave Digger, Son on that joint. They had another nigga on that joint was like I think it's called Zombie or something. He had arms on his joint. On the car, it was arms flapping around on the joint.
Oh yeah.
And when he came out, all the kids got up and started doing the arm thing or something. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That joke was like that too, though. You know what I'm saying? But shouts out to everybody who do the monster truck joints, man. Because that shit, one nigga burnt out, flipped over, tried to do flip and burnt out and shit. Then another nigga jumped, he went up. And when he went down, he couldn't move no more. This shit was crazy. Like, what the fuck? Man, it was like his engine burnt out. What the fuck happened, man? He just sitting there. Then all of a sudden the joint started up and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit's crazy. I don't know. I know that shit costs a lot of money to maintain.
I remember the Devastator too.
The Devastator?
Mm-hmm. They've been around. Devastator, bro. A lot of these was new though. Grave Digger been around.
Mm-hmm. It's funny because I ain't know until you said the Grave Digger that the motherfucker that won was name was the son of the Grave Digger. It's funny as shit. Yeah. And he won. He legitimately won. It ain't like he, you know what I'm saying? Because I was watching him as I didn't know who the fuck was who. So to me, he did the best out of all of them. And he was the son of the Grave Digger at the end. You know what I'm saying? When I found out, that's crazy. He did a backflip, then did another backflip joint. Then when he was in the air a lot too. Like most of those joints went in the air a lot. You feel me? His joint was just every time I look up, he zoom. You know what I'm saying? It was up, zoom. I'm like, what the fuck? That nigga like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when he hit that backflip joint, he hit 2 in a row. When the other niggas tried that shit, burnt the fuck out, and had to come get towed away and shit. I'm like, damn, he must be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like this one I'm looking at. This is new. They got the Black Ops. Of course, that came from Modern Warfare, Call of Duty shit.
Call of Duty. Yeah.
They got the Mutt. I remember the Mutt. That's been around for a minute.
Devastator. That's a new joint right there, though.
Devastator is new. I can't remember all of them.
There's a girl in the joint. She was like that too. I can't remember her. Ricardo. She came in second, I think. She was like that.
Wonder Woman.
No.
That's new.
She was in the air a lot too. I think most of the people that stay in the air.
The zombie is the one with the arms.
Zombie with the arms, yeah.
Yeah. That's the joint that got like this.
Yeah, all the kids was on
he
that.
Like
joint.
this. On the side of the car.
Yeah, on the car. And all the kids, when they come out, the kids do like this and shit. You know, that shit was crazy. I watched this shit when I was little, but coming into it, I didn't know the names of them. It's like everybody knew these people. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy.
It's a rack of them, too. Yeah. It's a bunch of them motherfuckers.
Oh, cars?
Yeah, there's a bunch of these cars that got there.
Oh, hell yeah. For sure. That's crazy, too. I fuck with that joint. I go back again if they come back and shit. America, some folks I knew was like, man, if they had known, they would took their son and shit. But I didn't know everybody was into that shit like that. It was just something I saw. It was like some shit I knew when I was little. I'm like, let me go to this joint, man. You know what I'm saying? But next time I'm gonna hit y'all niggas up that I know got sons. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all like that shit. Try to take it to different shit. You know what I'm saying? But before we move on, right? It's a motherfucker. Now up until now and shit, I follow a lot of politics. For example, check out Hood View Politics and shit. That's podcast is on Tuesday nights and shit. Every Tuesday night live. You know what I'm saying? It's on YouTube and Twitter. All the time I like certain politicians and shit that I don't really know them. Of course, I don't really know them. I study them and shit, figure out what's their politics and what they like, and I go back into history and type shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I actually don't know them. You know what I'm saying? Like Hillary Clinton, right? I don't actually know her personally. Feel me? I never sat around her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But as researching and all that, I got to know that her vision was my vision. You feel me? So that's where I connected with. You know what I'm saying? But now it's something different where I don't know too many people that I knew who ran for office, right? So at this time, I want to just give a shout out to my man, right? Because he came on our podcast. I don't know if y'all even remember him. He came on our podcast when we first started this joint, man. Way back. He's a ex FBI agent who whistleblew on the bigot cops and shit. So his book called Bigots with Badges. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all new to the podcast, check out the podcast, earlier podcast that we had with Matthew Fall, ex FBI agent, who whistleblew on the FBI for being bigots. You know what I'm saying? On a job, treating black people like shit. You know what I'm saying? Arresting black people and planting shit on them and all that shit. So he went down to the Congress to testify, let everybody know that there are white people in there in the FBI agency and the police agency that are dirty. You know what I'm saying? Are bigots, are racist. You know what I'm saying? So he put his career on the line to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because he came in and everybody know I'm a master barber in Maryland, right? So I cut his hair and shit. You know what I'm saying? So we be talking a lot. And now he's running for councilman in Ward 4 in DC. Right? So appreciate everybody to check him out. You know what I'm saying? Running for Ward 4. Check him out. Donate to his campaign. You know what I'm saying? So he can get going in that joint. But this is the first time that I actually know a person. You feel me? So when I watch it on the news and see them talk about the person, you feel me? I actually know who that person they talk about. You know what I'm saying? I can be like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got a first hand of that. You know what I'm saying? Not just on the podcast where he came on our podcast, we talked about certain things he did in his past where, you know what I'm saying, where he wrote the book Bigots with Badges and shit. When he was in the New York Post, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, all types of shit was going on back then. Where he came in and talked to us about that. We're gonna bring him back on a future podcast, you know what I'm saying? Him and another police officer talk about police shooting and the gun violence in America. That's an upcoming podcast. Check that joint out. But right now, I want everybody to go to his website, you know what I'm saying? Check him out. He's running for, especially in DC, in Ward 4. Check him out. He running for councilman. So donate to his campaign and all that good stuff. So I appreciate that a whole lot. That's from the third perspective. You know what I'm saying, dog? That's Matthew Fall, former FBI agent. You know what I'm saying? So check him out. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate them coming on our podcast too. So check that podcast out. That's on Instagram too. You know what I'm saying? Instagram and YouTube. Bigots with Badges. So I don't know if y'all remember that time he came on the podcast with us. He was talking about certain situation he went through and shit. Y'all remember that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he running for councilman. So good luck to you, man. I hope I can get you on here so we can talk about, or maybe get you on other podcasts. We can talk about politics. You running for office, get you on there, get to see your vision and everything. You know what I'm saying, dog? So that right there, something I'm gonna try to set up for the future. You know what I'm saying? To get him on there before the race really heat up. You know, I can't get in touch with him. You know what I'm saying?
The race heat up. It's like June. The primaries is June something. I mean, the 22nd or something like that.
I thought for the council, I think it's gonna be in August though. I mean,
the primary.
Yeah. He should be good, but check him out, man. This is my first time actually knowing the person. You know what I'm saying? So I vouch for him. I know for a fact that he's a good person himself. So he brings some shit when he was 20 and 19 to me, you know what I'm saying, that I don't know get nothing about, you know what I'm saying, dog? That's something different. But to this point, you know what I'm saying, after being around, talking to him, engaging with him, you know what I'm saying, actually knowing the person, I have no problem with putting my weight behind him, saying that he'll be a good councilman for DC Ward 4. Period. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, Brad B.I.D. Jones, from the third perspective. You know what I'm saying, dog? Jay? Real. Just some third perspective shit. You know what I'm saying, dog? You know? That's how my weekend went, bro. You know what I'm saying, dog? From the monster trucks and shit, sit back at night. You ever watch the motherfucking... Y'all got TikTok?
Yeah.
You seen the mother-daughter joints where they get on that joint with the mother there and the daughter dancing and shit?
No, I didn't see that.
You don't see them joints? It be mom, daughter. And they be dancing and shit. Huh?
What, twerking?
Dancing, period.
Mm-mm.
Man, why them joints, the moms be bad shit on them joints, bro? They be bad to motherfucker. I'm like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? And the daughter always look like a daughter. You know what I'm saying? He be like, he like, what the fuck? You always be like, damn, mom's fine as fuck. Mom be fatter than the daughter. You know what I'm saying, dog? Be like, God damn. I don't know. It ain't just on TikTok. It's on Instagram too, where they do the mom daughter and they do the dancing and shit. Like, God damn. It be some of them joints you can't tell who the moms is and shit. Like, damn. Boy, something about 2022. Boy, I love the ladies. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Speaking of 2022, now, when your boy started this podcast, bro, you know what I'm saying, Doc? The third perspective. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had no goals at all. You know what I'm saying, dog? We was just on this motherfucker podcasting. You know? Me personally, the podcasting turned into something I love personally. So, but when we first started off, it just us podcasting. We ain't had no goals in the podcasting arena. You know what I'm saying, dog? It's just us getting together and talking trending topics. You know. But after a while, we came up with a few goals, right? So we figured if we get to 5,000 downplays on Spotify, all the downplays, all the streaming platforms available. If we get to 5,000 of those, which will be crazy as fuck to us, you know what I'm saying? It's something we think was never going to happen regardless. So we said we get to 5,000, we eat the hottest chip in the world, right? Which was the one chip challenge, Pacquiao chip, right? So when we first said this, it was just like 5,000. Like, we're never going to eat this chip, bro. You know what I'm saying, though? So that's nothing to worry about, right? You know what I'm saying, though? So we also said that we're going to get 100 subscribers, right? So we got the 5,000 downplays on our podcast, which we appreciate everybody worldwide that download our podcast, man. We appreciate it. Y'all don't understand how much we appreciate that. Wherever you at in this world, because it's all over the world, from Haiti to Canada, Australia, Pennsylvania. Everybody that download our podcast even listen to these fools on the you know what I'm saying, talking about trending topics. We appreciate that shit a whole lot. Because 5,000 was something I wasn't even thinking about. I always thought about 200 people just downloading our shit and listen to us and leaving it at that. You know what I'm saying, dog? It's just like, so once it got to 5,000, we had almost 15,000 downplays on our podcast now, a year and a half later. So we way past the 5,000 when we was fucking tripping off from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So that's out the water, you know? So only thing was left was the 100 subscribers on YouTube, which is harder than I ever thought it would be to get 100 subscribers on YouTube. One thing is, we don't really do videos on YouTube. We don't do no pranks and no wild shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We go live stream podcasts on YouTube, and that'd be the whole thing. That'd be the end of the whole activity on YouTube, period, until we go live again. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a channel where you're getting a whole lot of videos pushed in your face all day. So the subscribers came slower than we ever thought it would be. For honest with you, I wouldn't think about subscribers ever getting to 100 or anything else. You know what I'm saying? Especially on YouTube, that shit is kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? So, but when it came to our attention that on YouTube you really can't function, do anything, period, unless you get to a certain amount of subscribers and viewers and shit like that. So that's when the 100 subscribers came way more important. You know what I'm saying? So anybody trying to figure out, all right, why would they eat the hot chip when they get to 100 subscribers? Because it was a goal at the beginning of our podcast that we actually hit these certain things, we gonna memorialize it, shrine it, put it in the, you know what I'm saying, and find a way to put it in time where, you know what I'm saying, where that was a accomplishment. First of all, we never expected, you know what I'm saying, and we could put it in time where, for example, the hot chip was. If you go back to our video when we ate the hot chip, the 5,000 down place, that was crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying, though? So that was on 5,000, and we felt like we ate the hot chip off the 5,000. That hot chip was just off. That whole video was insane. Check that out if y'all get a chance. You know what I'm saying? But we'd never think of. First of all, I never thought the shit was gonna be that hot. To be honest with you, I was just thinking, fuck, is this some hot shit? I'm normal, you know what I'm saying? Hot sauce and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
I'm not expecting to be that damn stupid, right? With some shit just really not edible for real. You know what I'm saying? But we're finally, I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that took their time out from this point on, first of all, to get us to 100 subscribers. We appreciate it a whole lot. 100 subscribers. In fact, we had 103. And like we said from the beginning, whenever that day comes, we'll be eating the hottest chip in the world. You know what I'm saying, Doc? So that's where we at now, Jay. What you think?
Yeah. You gotta prepare your body for some mess. You gotta do it the day before you off to do the chip joint, because you know this one's gonna be a doozy, a real big doozy.
My man said it's gonna be a doozy.
A real big doozy.
Yeah, bro. So now, for anybody out there trying to figure out, okay, I subscribe to y'all black asses. Where the fuck is the hot chip? You know what I'm saying? Now, this thing is more scarce than I thought it was gonna be, right? Two things are happening here. One, this is 2022, and the last chip they made was 2021, right?
Yeah, it's
so any chip I could find now on the internet, it's gonna be pricey. First of all, it's gonna be rare, but it's gonna be stale as fuck. It's gonna be old as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of people out there trying to figure out when we're gonna do this chip. This chip will be eaten. What's today? Next Wednesday, we're gonna have the hot chip for sure. Whether I have to order it from the spot where it's at was cost too damn much. Or we're gonna wait until, let me see, the new version of the hot chip. Now that I don't know even gonna happen. So I don't know if we gonna ever wait for that. I don't know if even a hot chip coming. I don't know if a new version even exists for 2022. So that's something we don't know. But something we do know is that 2021 is already out, right? So that was out last year, and that's the only one out now. So I went on the website for the Pacquiao chip. The only one I've seen is the last one was 2021. So within the next couple of days, if they ain't making if I go on the website and I'm not seeing a new chip on the way, it's going to be the 2021 chip, which is no different anyway. They all hot as fuck. I don't think nobody watching this give a fuck what version of the hot chip we burn ourselves with. You know what I'm saying, Jay? I don't even think they care. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just going into this so y'all can understand the thought process and what's happening here, and maybe the couple of days that it's taken for us to do it, right? Because it ain't a easy chip to get a hold of, put it like that. You know what I'm saying? So we in between the last chip and the new chip, if it's a new chip to be existed, put it like that. If y'all can understand that, put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, but until we eat that hot chip next week, we appreciate everybody that got us to this point, man. I don't even know what to say. I'm ecstatic, first of all, that you got us to this point. And remember, we got us to this point at 100 subscribers, so which is not a lot to somebody, but a lot to us. You know what I'm saying? So this is what happened to us at the 5,000 down plays, right? We ate the hottest chip, Pacquiao chip. Checking the video out. You know what I'm saying? We already did this before. It ain't like we some motherfucking fool ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? About to eat some shit scary. You know what I'm saying? This has been done. In fact, we beat the challenge. Each and every one of us. Rail just made it by a whisker of his chin, but he made it. You know what I'm saying? Rail just made it by a slobber. What's my man name? Where he be like a slobber knowledge. Jim Ross. Rail made it by a slobber knowledge. You know what I'm saying? He just made it. You know what I'm saying? But we all made 5 minutes after eating this hot ass thing. Now, as we see now, 2021, I appreciate everybody got us 100 motherfucking subscribers. So it shall be done. Live on Twitch, Twitter, you know what I'm saying? YouTube, Facebook. Holla at your boys. You know what I'm saying? Now, before we get into the thing, pay a little bit bills. You know what I'm saying, This episode is brought to you by Fresh House Grooming Studios, where your fresh is the test. You know what I'm saying, Now, there's a lot going on, bro. A lot going on, Jay. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Been a lot of activity. First of all, I don't know if y'all even heard about. First of all, it's been Pride Week. Y'all know about the Pride Week. Y'all been paying attention to that?
Yeah, I seen that.
You been seeing all the motherfucking people that refuse to wear rainbow stuff and Pride Week stuff? Like the Tampa Bay Rays?
Yeah, they said because of religious reasons.
So they're not wearing it? Who else? There's another sports joint. That might be hockey, though.
It might be hockey.
Yeah. So they not wearing none of that at all. Now, hold up. Let me think about this for a minute. Right? It's Pride Week, right? As we look at all the major professional sports joints, right? So if we will look at Major Baseball League, NFL, basketball, the NBA. Then you got soccer, maybe, right? Out of all these major joints, you only have certain biases and bigotries in certain one of these joints at all times, right? Baseball is the most pure bigot as sports joint it can be, right? You can't get more bigot than with hockey shit. Like hockey is the most like one of the biggest sports.
I think
That's close.
it's close, but you got NASCAR too.
Oh fuck.
NASCAR was like that. NASCAR, I believe, was the last sport they ever brought in black people with.
But damn. All right, so when you look at these major sports joints, right? Are they obligated to celebrate certain, I guess, certain days of representations for certain people? Are they obligated to do that as a sports franchise and shit like that? Sports leagues?
I mean, it's just, they're usually what you call it. Usually it's the way that they use certain, like that. Like I said, NASCAR. NASCAR has some problems the past couple years as far as bringing black people on or accepting black people in that sport, because a lot of that, a lot of things a lot of places that they go to go race are in places where there's a lot of division in, as far as accepting African Americans into that sport. So it's like you got baseball as well, but that was Americans' pastimes, sport. Football, they always, had a division there too in the beginning, but it's a normal thing in football. It's a normal thing in basketball. Versus when you see like football or basketball, you remember how divided the sport was, how black it is now. Like it's dominantly black. Like it's dominantly African Americans now. Going, right now, but NASCAR, you got like probably one or two black people. Hockey is probably about 4 or 5.
Exactly. Yeah, that's my point. Like
but
certain motherfuckers. A
lot of these sports has one issue alone, and that's people owning them. Now NASCAR is starting to accept it more and more, as years go by. Because I remember Jordan had bought a team or brought a team in. I think he was the last one to bring a team. They got I think it was Jordan. He bought it. Matter of fact, he took Bubba Watson
for a second. Yeah.
Matter of fact, he got Bubba Watson in his team. I think. Did he? I think he took in Bubba Watson. Man, the guy that they had an issue and they started putting a noose in his locker room or something like that.
Yeah, Bubba Wallace. I remember that shit.
We did a podcast on him.
Yeah.
I think Jordan was the last one that bought the team. I remember, I know Joe Gibbs had his. He had his. Yeah. I think, the sports is kind of like, you got boxing, you have black and Hispanics and white people that's in the sport. You got this thing where you got, white people that's facing for the title. They the great white hope and all that, you know what I'm saying? But, it's all over the place right now. It's come from some sports. Some sports is already inclined deeply into it. It's just NASCAR and hockey. It's the last ones. Baseball's faded away because a lot of African Americans not really into baseball, coming in. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot African Americans in the 80s and 90s, 70s, 80s, 90s. It was a shitload of African Americans. But now that's faded away.
That's fucked up. Those major joints. Why is it that some of it is because we as black people we don't gravitate towards baseball as kids, or all these other sports, hockey and stuff like that.
Now I did
football and basketball is what we graduate.
Now what I did do though is got some what was that, King Griffey Jr. shoes. I did get that. I did get the Griffies.
The Griffies.
I had the Griffies, and I had Had the Griffeys, and I had the Bo Jacksons, who was both. He was into baseball and football.
Exactly. Yeah. Especially Bo Jackson like that.
I'm surprised he inducted to the Hall of Fame.
When he was doing both joints, that was tight. I think he was the first one. Somebody did it before him though. Oh no, after him, Dion was up.
Dion, I think they did it at the same time.
Right. Bo Jackson way before him.
Bo Jackson was in the 80s, right? Late 80s and early 90s.
Yeah,
Dion was like, Dion was like 93, 94. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Same era, you know. But they both, guys like them should have been in like if they had a sports Hall of Fame, like ESPN Hall of Fame, they would be the first two to be in there to be going multiple sports. You know, multiple sports. It has something to do with physical skill and shit. Cause baseball, you don't run like that. Football, you do, but baseball, you gotta hit, you gotta run, you gotta chase the ball, you gotta jump, you gotta throw that motherfucker hard as a motherfucker. You know,
yeah.
A lot of people, and we sit here and say, baseball is not really a skill. It is. It really is. If you gotta throw that motherfucker baseball 100 miles an hour,
that pitcher got problems, yeah.
And and at the end of the day, you got ice your arm after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That pitcher fucked his arm. No matter how good a pitcher is, he gonna fuck his arm off constantly throwing like that.
Yeah.
The arm gonna eventually, there's no way. It's going to do something. You're gonna have something going on with your arm.
And you're gonna have surgery, that Tommy John surgery.
Yeah.
That Tommy John surgery ain't no joke.
Because you're throwing it in a different twerking than a quarterback. Like a quarterback don't do all that. They can throw it any way they really want, for real. Like a pitcher got to do certain things and whip that joint in certain angles, certain times and shit like that.
Yeah.
That shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, and then, you got to throw a curveball, you got to
that's what I'm saying.
Slider,
you got to hit that joint sometimes.
Fastball.
Completely different quarterback shit. You throw 50 passes without doing some wild-ass cricket screwball shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Twitching your arms all around to do that shit.
And it's all in here.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in here and it's all in here in the shoulder. So if you tossing that joint, you got bow. But, I mean, the batting part ain't a problem. Me personally, that's the part I don't like about baseball. Sometimes when they be having issues with amongst each other, they do throw that motherfucker at you. And you be mad as motherfucker, you be ready to chase somebody on the mound.
At 90 plus.
Yeah, you gonna have to kick somebody's ass if that shit hits you on the shoulder or something.
Because that joint coming at you can put eyes out. That joint can fuck you up. Man.
Yeah, that shit can fuck you up. I done seen the joint put a dent in the helmet and everything.
Oh, yeah. That joint crack bad, so I know when that joint hit your skull, it's gonna be an issue.
Yeah, somebody's ass gonna be on the damn mouth. And that's what they be doing too. They be like, you got guys that be out there, they be standing there and they be throwing that motherfucker. They hit them once, they like, okay, walk it off. Then they do this shit again. Now you're doing this shit on purpose. Now I have to kick your ass. They had somebody ass gonna have to be kicked after that.
ASAP. Bruh. So it ain't no Washington Commander fans, but I don't know if y'all heard about Jack Del Rio.
Del Negro.
He said that dumbass shit. You heard what he said?
He said the rise. He said the rise insurrection of January 6th is nothing compared to the Black Lives Matter rally. I knew they was gonna compare that. I always knew that they was gonna compare that and keep saying that bullshit about the Black Lives Matter rallies be burning up shit and all that other dumb shit.
Exactly.
And like they never was doing that.
Now everybody don't know.
They wasn't really doing that compared to what these people was doing. They were breaking windows, taking shit. Yeah. They took a laptop. They took laptops out for paperwork. That shit, and I know one chick, they caught one chick on there. She took Nancy Pelosi's laptop and said she was selling it to the Russians. Now, what type of shit is that?
That's crazy.
And you gonna say that that's a dust up compared to Black Lives Matter? That shit's
I
crazy.
don't know why he did that shit.
That don't even have nothing to do with football.
Anybody don't know who Jack Lewis Del Rio Jr. is? He is defensive coordinator for the Washington Commanders. Like you just said, he just went off and told you what he did. I don't know. To me, I don't think
because they showed the investigations last week.
Exactly. And for anybody who don't know, I'm just gonna play a little bit of Jack Del Rio in the press conference where he made the comparison, like Jay just said.
That's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot to it. But what I am excited about is what's going on right now with us and the way we're working. So football questions be where I'd like to focus. If anybody else wants to talk about other things, we can set something out at another time. That's kind of how I see it.
Just for clarification, why is it not important to you, like if your players are concerned by what you'd said?
Oh, if they are and they want to talk about it, I'd talk about it with anybody. Yeah, no problem. At any time. But they're not. I'm just expressing myself. And I think we all as Americans have the right to express ourselves, especially if you're being respectful. I'm being respectful. I just asked a simple question. Really, let's get right down to it. What did I ask? A simple question. Why are we not looking into those things? If we're going to talk about it, why are we not looking into those things? Because it's kind of hard for me to say I can realistically look at it. I see the images on TV. People's livelihoods are being destroyed. Businesses are being burned down. No problem. And then we have a dust up at the Capitol. Well, there's nothing burned down. And we're not going to talk about, we're going to make that a major deal. I just think
nothing was burned.
It's kind of two standards.
No business.
And if we apply the same standard and we're going to be reasonable with each other, let's have a discussion. That's all it was. Let's have a discussion. We're Americans. Let's talk it through. I'm for us, having a great opportunity to have a fulfilled life. Like I said, every which way I can. When I'm here, it's about love and respect. I love my guys. I respect my guys. But I also love the fact that I'm an American, and that means I'm free to express myself. And I'm not afraid to do that.
Come on, Percy.
Yeah, let's go. With what he just said. He said no more questions outside of football questions.
Yeah. Went on for 20 minutes about the rise and shit. Well, there's a couple things he said threw me off, right? The first thing when he was like, my players don't care. Now, who play on this team?
African Americans.
So I got to think of who play on the team, because whoever that is need to get a press conference ASAP. And whoever asks them a question, you got to ask them, do you care, motherfucker? ASAP. ASAP, bro. Because if he telling you that anybody black in his locker room, they don't care. That's what he just said. You feel me? Mm-hmm. This is going to be a problem, bro. I don't got him lasting till the season starts, bro. Because who the best players?
Nobody.
Maybe Trace Young. All right, let's say Trace Young. The season starts. I think the first thing they gonna ask him, did you care? He said y'all ain't care.
Yeah, the first thing they're gonna ask them, do y'all care what your coach said?
Exactly.
Because Commanders got a history of if things don't go a certain way, they'll take it out on the field. So they say, for instance, it'd be a coach that they ain't fucking with. Motherfuckers throw 500, 600 yards on their ass. And they do it on purpose. Just let the ball sail right over here. Go ahead. RG3 was talking shit. Remember, they let the dogs loose on his ass.
No, if I played on the team, I would say something to him though. I'd just be like, bro, I'm right here. Like, what you was saying? Yeah, because I don't know what you're saying. Because I know they was out there marching for police brutality and black kids getting killed in the streets. And you did what? Take me from that point again. I don't want him to explain that. You know what I'm saying, dog? Mm. How do you get to that? And then all these rednecks that ran into the Capitol looking for Nancy Pelosi. What are you talking about, bro? And then what do you mean? Somebody got shot and killed. Like, what the fuck? You talking about something got burnt up that had nothing to do with BLM, Black Lives Matter. It's just people that take advantage of situations. Regular thieves and robbers. You know what I'm saying, dog? See all the chaos and be like, okay, this is my time to set this on fire and slip in there. You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with the overall thing. But him to say, all right, that's a little dust up at the Capitol. A dust up? A dust up, though? All them clowns ran into the Capitol was a dust. One of them niggas shit on Nancy Pelosi desk. That's a dust up?
They took her laptop. They took personal paperwork. They took laptops. They took files. And that really is a national security concern. Because now they could take all that files and the laptops.
We've been past that.
And sell it to other people, which they attempt to do. Like the lady said, she was going to sell that shit to the Russians. So you going to do that for her. But then when they turn around and give her time, they gave her a fucking few weeks.
Yeah, they don't give a
like, you took a laptop. I do some shit like that. They put me in hell's jail.
That's a new joint?
Yeah, they put me in 24-hour, 24/7 lockdown. I ain't seeing no light of day if I take a laptop and I told you I'm selling it to the Russian spy. Saying that whole scenario is not really black people's problem, but after the fact, it's black people's problem. Now you're not equally giving them time that they need to be given compared to us. Because if we was to break into the fucking Capitol and steal somebody's laptop, shit on somebody's desk.
You would caught some hot ones on the way out of that shit, too.
I don't think we would even got a trial. I think we got caught some hot ones right there. Hot ones been flying.
That's for sure.
But then you look at the fact when the insurrection happened compared to the Black Lives Matter thing, they had riot gear. They was ready to shoot people anyway. They had, they was ready to shoot motherfuckers. They really was ready to, arrest people like they did the Capitol.
Yeah.
The Capitol, they tore up media's cameras, millions of dollars of cameras, news equipment, burning shit. They had a noose on the lawn, talk about you hanging some folk. Then y'all in the Capitol, shitting on people's death, pissing on people's death.
Not good.
Taking shit, statues and shit. Taking paperwork, files, personal, sensitive documents. And then you're going to sit there and say, I'm going to sell this to the Russians. What are you doing that for? And you don't get no time for that shit?
None.
The fuck out of here. The black people problem is not within the problem itself. The black people problem is the time they was given. Fucking mental evaluation. Shit like that. Like, come on now. I bet you the guy that shot up the church probably ain't even in jail now. They probably got him with witness protection or some stupid shit like that.
Oh yeah, definitely on that.
Yeah. They just ass backwards.
Not the ass backwards though.
Yeah, they ass backwards. It's not equal. You know, white people do shit. You know, it's fine, but we do some shit. We we thrown in jail. But then, like how this book, biggest the biggest and badges, stated that people was getting locked up, planting shit on them, giving them all this time, having no choice to get this plead guilty of something that they ain't doing. I mean, it tells me a story of white folks wish that still slavery was going on in America.
Oh yeah.
You know,
if they can have it their way.
If they have it their way, slavery would still be existing. Segregation would still exist. But because, you had people that fought for civil rights, one way or the other, any means necessary way or peaceful way, it didn't matter. Things got done. But fast forward now, we had a situation where people still have that mind frame from the 70s. I mean, from the 1700s, saying that Confederate flags is shit, things like that. Slaves was compensated. People with the conspiracy theory shit, that shit is just bullshit. If you sit there and believe that slavery was compensated, you need to go to the trash just like the motherfucker that said
ASAP.
Like, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna come from that. I mean, that don't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Like, what the fuck you talking about?
You wouldn't even have the word slave and it's getting compensated.
Yeah, slavery is free labor.
I just didn't get what he was saying when he said that bullshit. Teach everybody to comment on our videos.
Yeah. Whatever people spoke here, please don't hit that pipe no more.
It might be meth. That had to be meth. Whoever was telling that shit.
That pipe was really tainted.
Damn sure. Bruh. Now, I don't know if you even heard of this shit right. The lady sued Geico, bro. Insurance company, right? She sued them because she got a sexually transmitted HPV in the car while having sex with her boyfriend.
She won that case too. How the fuck that happened?
She sued Geico. Got $5.2 million in damages.
What did Geico have to do with this?
She got it in the car. The car was insured. It was just a smart move for them to pay for your medical expenses and time.
Oh, I get it. That's smart.
That is crazy. And in reality, it's really suing the boyfriend. Because you remember, insurance. It don't have to be a car crash for them to pay for the insurance. You know what I'm saying?
It happened in your car.
Yeah, exactly. So it's car insurance. So it doesn't have to be no collision unless that's what you pay for. You feel me? What's that? That liability or when those little joints where they take it down where you ain't. Some of the stuff is not in your policy. You know what I'm saying? The majority of it, you covered with that shit.
That's like, for instance, you go to somebody's house. If that's the case, somebody who rents a house and who got home insurance should be suing for the same thing.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. But it was smart because you don't think of getting hurt in a car and suing people. Like, a lot of people could have been doing that over the years. Like, so much stuff happening in cars, you can be like, I'm suing the company. They insured, you know what I'm saying? They ain't insuring the car.
And this might, I think this might open that Pandora's box for that. I think lawyers gonna be getting called like shit.
Hell yeah.
Money tight too, and gas prices high, food high too.
Yeah. I was getting out of the car.
Shit, man.
That joint snagged my skirt. I was getting out. Compensation.
I'm like, man, Man, right here with the car incident.
Compensation for sure. Gotta get that compensation about that. You talking about 5.2 million though?
You better not have no dick in your car because they gonna say you didn't hit
add that
shit.
on. You gonna add that on top of that, mama.
And you ain't hit that ass. You already had dick from when you was drunk and
but
hit the post.
What made that bitch think of suing them though? What can make her think of that? Like that's some wild shit.
But all I know, this opens up Pandora's box.
Nobody thought of that before though.
Yeah, nobody thought about it, but they gonna think about it now. Shit is tight.
Hell the fuck yeah.
Food, shit going up. Everybody gonna need some money.
Everything happening, car. We suing Geico and all these motherfuckers.
Hey, bitch! My dick fell off in your car. I'm suing the shit out of you. my dick. Look, my dick right there on the passenger seat. I'm gonna call the State Farm.
State Farm, all these niggas. 2.2 million fucking settlement, nigga. These niggas tripping, bro.
Your dick fell off.
Should have thought of that shit.
I know your dick slid off the side of the passenger window.
So much shit happening. And she suing because they was having sex inside the joint, bro. Man could have gave her that shit for real.
Yeah, that's backseat action. Outside the club, smash that joint. You shouldn't be smashing that joint with no condom anyway. What the fuck? You in the car. You having a...
Niggas been doing that shit, though.
Oh, come on, man. You in the car with a joint. You ain't tell yourself to put a condom on you. Like, really.
None of them niggas even care about that shit.
That's why that company getting sued. This is premium gonna go up sky high too. I just thought about that.
You say the premium's gonna go up.
This premium's gonna be sky fucking high.
Through the roof.
They're gonna look at him to pay for that shit back.
Again, shout out to everybody that tunes into us. We appreciate it a whole lot. And download our podcast. I was looking at a joint recently. I don't know if you remember Sweetie Pie, right?
Yep, I've seen the show and I heard what happened. The guy who they caught, the shooter of the nephew,
Travell Hill was the suspect.
He gave Tim Norman's name up.
He shot Andre Montgomery Jr. He shot. The fourth person murdered for hire. Now it's like this a family business that this thing turned left, bro.
She's supporting her son.
Who, the mother?
Yeah, but you gotta ask yourself how far your support gonna go. Your support can go so far if your son's name is a suspect. I mean, he been as a suspect, but you know.
There's Norma and Tercilla Ellis, a stripper from Memphis, who was dating Norman at the time, are charged with the conspiracy to commit murder for hire. Now Norman's an insurance agent. She the fourth suspect. Is charged with the mail and wire fraud and several counts of aggravated intentional theft. According to his plea agreement, Hill counts that he pleads guilty require a mandatory sentence of life in prison. He is set to be sentenced on September the 20th. A jury trial is scheduled for the other three defendants September the 6th. All three have pleaded not guilty. Prosecutors will not seek the death penalty for Norman or Ellis. Robbie Montgomery and Norman starred in their own reality show, Welcome to Sweetie Pie, which ran for the 2 seasons, 2011, June to June 18th. Like I said, that's some family shit, bro. That's like, you got strippers, you got brothers that's not on the show, you got, there's just a lot of shit going on.
And they said they going to it's a separate trial for the insurance guy too.
Mm-hmm.
Said the insurance guy was partially because it's something that he violated in giving him the money or something like that.
Yeah, well,
something like that.
Wali Rabi Rahan, whatever the fuck his name, he's an insurance agent. Enormous insurance agent. He's the fourth suspect. You talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gets charged for that shit too because that's like the debate of Michael Jackson case, right? They've been having for years. He been asking them to shoot me with propofol, right? And you know for a fact that you're not an anesthesia doctor to provide propofol.
Yeah.
And I'm saying I'm paying you extra money for give me propofol, give me some extra propofol. We're here. The same thing is saying same thing here. You're like, I'm gonna break you off, I'm gonna do this thing, I'm gonna break you off, give me this insurance fraud. This insurance shit. First of all, exactly what I just said anyway, it's fraud. You go down for that.
ASAP at that.
Fraud itself, you're going down for that. Insurance fraud, you're really going down for that.
Oh, yeah.
And if you the policy, if you the person that does the insurance and you providing insurance for this person and you're getting money back for it, guess what? Your ass is in part of it. You just as part of it as Tim is. It's bullshit. But if you already been let know that XYZ has been done, you getting broken off for, hell yeah, you going down.
Hell yeah.
You can't be an insurance guy or a doctor overdosing people. You can't be no policeman shooting up people just because. You can't be a fireman to start arsons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make the job that you do, you gotta make it make sense. If you're doing insurance, the insurance, and they telling you that I'm gonna break you off extra, and you sitting there and you think you ain't gonna get caught, trust me, you gonna get caught.
Hell yeah.
Cause doing insurance is all types of smoking guns. It's all types of smoking guns inside of doing insurance fraud. Like, it's obvious. You're getting money wired to your account from the person that that's doing the conspiracy of hiring to kill somebody. How you gonna do that? Now, maybe you could get away with it if it was Bitcoins. Maybe. But because that's some underground shit.
Yeah.
That's not traceable. Money is traceable. Bitcoins ain't traceable. But if people commit a crime, paying a person with Bitcoins would probably be better than you doing it in regular cash. FYI.
Yeah, now?
FYI. You got insurance. Maybe Bitcoins will help. It might not worth as much as cash, but it ain't gonna be traced either.
At all. I don't know. They gonna come up with that shit soon though, but tracing your ass on that shit.
Yep. Because it's too. Bitcoin is black market, so.
I don't know if you're my man, Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock. They'll be doing a joint together and shit. A joint comedy joint.
Yeah, I heard.
That's gonna be funny, bro.
Yeah, one dude get slapped. One dude got attacked.
And one dude blackballed, not really, but blackballed, but not really.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's funny though. Chris Rock and him though. I don't know, bro.
What are you gonna name the comedy show special? The slap, the attack.
Heard worldwide. You said the slap heard worldwide.
The slap and attack.
That's crazy. Then when Shorty came on joint a red table shit a couple weeks ago, said they need to talk to each other.
Yeah, she would say that.
Some shit.
She would say that now because they canceling all the shit.
Yeah, you still doing some motherfucking red table bullshit. Get on that joint, tell us y'all need to squash that. What? He the one smacked them. Fuck you talking about?
All Will Smith's future movie endeavors is canceled.
ASAP.
Already. That shit happened a week later.
ASAP.
They said they canceled everything. Bad Boys 4 was supposed to come.
Oh yeah.
Out.
Yeah, a lot of shit canceled though.
That shit canceled. A lot of shit he was gonna do. Canceled. He was supposed to do a voiceover for Aladdin again. That's canceled.
In other words, a lot of motherfucking bands he done fell apart. He done lost. This event. What's the Vendetta he done went through? Getting up there and slapping that nigga in his mouth. He slapped that nigga in his mouth though, bro.
He sat there and prepared himself to do it too. He's like, if you look at the video slow, he prepared himself to take that slap.
You told me he flexed his chin.
He was like
when a little kid about to get a spanking and shit. Yeah. Or when mom about to pop you in the mouth. You know he about to pop.
And then you get that choke cry. Like,
pop you right in the mouth and shit. Huh? Nice slap on your lips. Like, motherfucker. I remember when grandma just smack you all in your lip when you talk shit. I remember she called me one time off the side, just quote. Talking to one of them ladies. I want to run her friends. I think I said something wrong. I don't know why. But it was a smack on the side though.
My grandmother elbowed me in my forehead.
Word.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Yeah, it did. So boop.
That's gonna sting.
That shit went down. She went down on it too. She said, "Bam!" Right top of my
Oh, you ain't do the Dusty Rose. She ain't do the Dusty Rose, did she?
Yeah, she did the Dusty Rose on my.
Fuck. You did like that.
I fell right on the ground.
Hell yeah, you got you still standing up.
That shit hurt.
Don't think about that shit. That shit is
especially when she get that blue ball in her. She's like, I got something for your ass.
Not the blue bud. Now you heard of what's that nigga name? Steve Harvey's daughter. You heard they broke up though, right?
Yeah.
Or supposed to be breaking up or some shit.
He wanted to marry her, and she didn't want to.
For real?
There's a couple of things with that. He wanted to marry her. She didn't want to. And I guess she wanted to continue to be like a whore.
Yeah, now when everybody want a piece of that pie. ASAP.
I think that pie is all drained out.
I mean, like I'll be saying, man, like they might have looked perfect, but they didn't seem. I don't know. It didn't click when I seen it. I don't know.
It didn't really. I thought he would change your mind from being a whore. But you look at Kim Kardashian.
It's hard to get that out of it.
Yeah, it's hard to get that out of here.
Sure.
Because, you know, the reason why Kim Kardashian said she started dating with Pete Davidson.
One of more niggers in her life.
No, she said he got that big dick energy. That's it.
Nothing to do with
it. That's it. That's all she said.
That's wild shit.
So he got big dick energy. She heard of. Yeah.
So she heard of. Oh, you talking about when she first started fucking with?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You smashed that joint wild.
What was wrong with Birthday Party Boy?
I guess she on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, nah. Short end of the stick for sure.
If you say some shit like that, yeah, it don't make no sense.
They say motherfucking Jay-Z nephew rapping this. You heard that shit? But they say he's some complete garbage.
Yeah, I know.
First of all,
I haven't heard of him, and I never heard.
I heard about that shit. Yeah.
I never heard of him, and I never heard what he rap about or what he is.
Yeah.
But a lot of these newcomers, they don't intrigue me. They just rap, or they just artists that just be bullshit. You just say
because your uncle, you think, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, my uncle Jay-Z, that mean I'm supposed to be in the industry. I'm supposed to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, motherfucker. You supposed to be somewhere flipping burgers. Fuck around with you. You supposed to be somewhere sprinkling salt on fries, you asshole. Fuck around with you. Get out of here. That's what you supposed to be. You just lucky right now. You just born with Jay-Z ass. You know what I'm saying? Other words than that, you will be pushing these fries, motherfucker. These pancakes, IHOP, wherever you want to be. Fuck around with you. For tips, ass nigga. I don't know. You never heard like him, like all these people that rap try to bring their basketball too, football. Like they trying to make their kids what they are. It's not the same.
It's like, remember what T.I. had his son
Ice Cube kids can't rap a lick.
They could act. They
can't rap. This shit's trash, bro. Not trash, ass. Ass. Yeah, I don't know if y'all remember back when we did a podcast where the bitch had bored a cat or something. Remember that shit? The head or some shit?
Yeah.
Olivia Banks or some shit like that.
Azealia
Banks, yeah. She bored the cat or something.
She bored the cat bones.
And dug some ritual shit. Oh yeah. Dug shit out of the grave, her old cat. Yeah. And bored that shit.
And then she would put news with it.
Yeah. Stupid. So you know this Pride Week. This Pride Week for sure. Right?
So it's some cat bones, news.
That shit disgusting. I want to go dig some old ass shit up and think about cooking that shit. It's stupid. You know what I'm saying? But she had a concert for Pride Week. So, and when she was at the concert, she had a mental breakdown, bro. You know what I'm saying?
As usual.
So here we go. This her at a concert for Pride Week. I don't know if she can sing or not. What the fuck is she even up there? I don't even know. But this her.
For the last good month and a half, I've just been being fucked with. I've been being fucked around with, you know? Set time's been moved, and like, oh, you're headlining. No, now you're not headlining. Now you're not this. I'm really not happy to be here. I'm so unhappy to be here. But what did the fans ever do? What did you guys ever do, right? I'm trying, man, but it's difficult.
Yeah.
I really don't want to.
If you think
she lost her fucking money.
Paid money.
They booed her ass too.
She threw the mic. What's wrong? They pulling this bitch off the. What's the motherfucking coming granny off the stage with the hook?
Sandman.
Yeah, they can't got that bitch like that. But why would you throw the mic? You ain't even done nothing yet.
They booing her ass.
It is Pride Week. It ain't like you got a big. You lucky all these people here. If it was just your name somewhere fucking way in fuck
be.
Kentucky, nobody come see your ass.
It might be the last time she performed too.
Man, what the fuck was that about? She was spazzed out, bro.
That might be the last time she performed.
Oh, I'm saying people don't really understand. Like your opportunities is it, man. It's like you don't get up on stage and start talking about, I don't know why I'm here.
Like
I don't want to be here.
we all know that there's something. We all know in the beginning that there's something wrong with her.
Yeah, I was saying with the
But like,
she was messing up.
but like, D.L. Hughley said about Monique, right? And he brought something that we never really thought anybody would say. But he called Monique occupational hazard.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with her. The chance on her, and she blew it just as expected. Don't book her ass.
You said occupational hazard, though.
That's what he said about Monique. I mean, that's something new. That's something new. He throw out there. The occupational hazard. Like, you take a chance on somebody and they fucked it up. And you know that they're a fuck up. But you just like, I'm going to just go ahead and give you a second chance to see what happens. Knowing in the back of your mind they're going to fuck it up.
ASAP. Man, another thing before we get out of here, too, bro. Aaron Rodgers, man. Man, y'all ain't seen his new girlfriend?
I thought he broke up with her already.
There's another. Already?
I thought.
The witch?
Nah, no.
Yeah,
I ain't know about a witch.
Witch girlfriend, yeah.
Oh, no.
Exactly. She's a fucking.
I know he had Olivia.
Her name is Blue. Up. Her name is Blue. And she's a natural.
What, psychic?
The people that the earth.
What?
Is just she's the earth. She live off the earth. She the earth. She call herself the Earth Queen, witch. She's a witch, put like that.
Aaron Rodgers,
she thinks she's
that long man.
You know them girls that do everything off the natural. She's a witch. She thinks she's a witch and shit. So this is his new girlfriend though. She all on YouTube like a motherfucker doing that. She do all that shit on YouTube. So this is his girlfriend. He can't go on YouTube and scrub her out of there. So everybody can go back and see this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he fucked with some, I'm gonna tell you, this nigga don't want to play football anymore, bro. For real though, man. Like I think that's why main man left with the wide receiver. Adams was like, nah, bro. Our receiver this head. You don't even want to play football, bro. You cuckoo as fuck too.
And Devontae Adams, when he went to Oakland, he used to play with Derek Carr back in college. So, you know.
Yeah. Nah, but if you in Green Bay and you with Rodgers.
He said he talked to Aaron Rodgers about prior to it. Because he was like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Like, only thing that makes
Aaron Rodgers said the same thing. He didn't want to be here anymore.
If you mentally don't click with that motherfucker, like, it's obvious you can't click with him. Like, that nigga be out there. He said he wasn't vaccinated. He was some other bullshit.
So
he probably got that shit from his new girlfriend.
He took some dolphin pills.
Yeah, it's that wild ass shit. You know?
He listened to
this girl, Blue.
The dude that do podcasts.
Oh yeah. I know you're talking about
his dumb ass.
Yeah, he got that.
He said he took some dolphin pills.
Look at all that dumb ass shit. Besides taking the shot and shit. You know what I'm saying? Call herself doing shit from the earth. But his girlfriend is a cold witch. She said she's a witch. That just watching YouTube. Her name is Blue. She got a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? That bitch crazy. That nigga crazy too. And I'm glad because we about to take over the motherfucking. We're about to take over the motherfucking joint. We're about to take over our division, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that the nigga's cuckoo for Cocoa Bus.
It took away all his receivers too.
And he cuckoo.
And they gave him new receivers.
He cuckoo too.
His cuckoo gave him 2 straight MVPs too.
Cuckoo, bro. I had to find out what's wrong with him. That nigga nuts, bro. I'm glad because this is last season fucking with us. He's blowing his ass up out of here, bro. Remember last year he said some dumb shit. What did he say?
The vaccination.
No, to us. He said he owned us or some shit. Oh, I own the Bears. Some shit he said.
You say he own the Bears.
Yeah, that's your ass, motherfucker. We own you from this point on. We're going to get that ass, bro.
He said I own the Bears.
We're going to get that ass.
He own the Vikings.
Yeah.
He own, who else? The Lions. Well, everybody owns the Lions.
He said everybody owns
the They got good players. They never own it. 2 of them walked away from the game in their prime. Barry Sanders and Megatron. How you gonna do that?
I'm talking about Barry Sanders. Favorite player.
Well, let's go down, Jay.
He was like that. Walter Payton.
He busted some of his highlights. Barry Sanders is the only motherfucker that can have 1,000-yard season and use 1,000 yards.
And you love watching that shit too.
Like he didn't bounce it backwards, going forward.
As you can hear, winding down season. You know what I'm saying? Now,
yeah,
so, to recap this hot chip activity, 103 subscribe to each and every one. I knew at the beginning that to get subscribers, we're going to try to reach out and rest. I want it to be natural, organic. I'm definitely going to TikTok. But each and every person that you, when you finish, will subscribe because they want to subscribe. That's how I want it. You got to keep it up. Hey, subscribe to this, subscribe to that. So that's the third perspective. We did 103 and we owe everybody. Hot chip, 1 chip challenge, baby! Damn! And a lot of people check me like, y'all got 100. Somebody checked me the other day, was like, oh, y'all at 103. What happened to the hot chip? It's coming! This just happened. We just got over 100. You know what I'm saying? Now, man, you gotta get ready. I think nothing you can do. I can click them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can hit them. Now, for boxing match, you get everything you can. You kick your hand. You know what I'm saying? You got to put your hand for the hot chip. 1 challenge. You know what I'm saying? Third Perspective Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, wherever you get your podcast at. You there? Holler at your boys. Facebook group too. Instagram, holler at your boys. Some good old shit.
Back it up, posse, back it up. Hold it down, hold it. Gotta take a break right back.